They were trying to scare us and intimidate us, and it was part of their hasbara, their like deception or propaganda to kind of get footage of us being treated badly and deter people from doing humanitarian missions like this.
There have been reports since the six Australians who were detained have returned of physical violence, of threats, of degrading treatment. Can you talk to me about your own experience and what you witnessed?
Yeah, I want to preface that in the context of what happens for Palestinian prisoners. We were taken to Ketziot prison, which is a place in the Naqab Desert, Palestinian desert, that is famous for Palestinians being tortured to death and just the most brutal, grotesque human rights violations. It was so bad that it was shut down for a number of years, and then it's been reopened again, and it's become even worse in the last 2 years since the genocide has escalated. So just to put in context the experiences that we had, being a very light version of what happens to people who are typically imprisoned in that place, with the privilege of Western passports often, and with the eyes of the world on Israel, watching them in a way that sadly does not happen for Palestinians who experience this every single day, often who are there without any charges, without any crime committed, just on administrative detention, stolen from their families in the night and never returning. When I was taken from the Mia Mia, I I was raised Hindu, so I was wearing a mala, like Rudraks beads, and they ripped them off and threw them on the ground and stomped on them and made a show of like spitting on them, like to try to humiliate me. I was grabbed by about five men and forced like face first into the asphalt, and two men stood on my back and like grabbed both of my arms, trying to twist them back, and my left arm was pulled out of the socket partly. I was being kicked and punched on both sides as I was being dragged from the edge of the pier to a place where they eventually had us all lined up.